So many of the clients that I'm working with now will come in and tell me that they had gotten diagnosed with either high lipoprotein A or lipoprotein A, or LDLs, or total cholesterol, or their blood pressure is too high, or they've got hormones checked and they're not like in the right ratios. Or they've got an autoimmune marker now that's showing up in their blood. And then they will tell me that, they got Hashimoto's thyroid diagnosis. And they'll say, well, my grandmother had that, my mother had it, it's my genetics. And then they will say, so I have to take the medications or the peptides or the supplements. So what I want to do here is explain something to you. Epigenetics overrides genetics. And I don't think that this is not common knowledge yet. It is in the science, but the average person I'm working with doesn't even know what epigenetics is. Epigenetics is how lifestyle habit patterns can act as a medicine and either have the genetic flaw that we all have. We all have genetic flaws in our genome, but whether they manifest or express themselves is 100% related to what you're doing with your everyday habit patterns. All right, let me take that back. Maybe not 100%, but the science is now showing 80%. So in other words, if they've done studies with bioidentical or identical twins, one twin has heart disease and one does not. So what that shows is that if it was purely genetics, both would have that. And so epigenetics, what you are doing with your lifestyle habit patterns, no matter what you've been diagnosed with, and no matter what decision you've made for medications or supplements, it has to be done in conjunction with your lifestyle habits, okay? Taking the medication is going to down-regulate the symptoms, lower the, LDL or, whatever marker that we're tracking, but your lifestyle is going to keep those genetics expressing themselves. So if you think you're going to just take the medication, you're only going to get so far, and then down the road, you're going to have problems. But if you're taking the medication or not, whatever you decide to do, but doing the lifestyle intervention with that, then you're going to get the combination approach that is going to be, your best bet for reversing and maybe, getting off the medications, even though you might have to be on them for a certain period of time while you're making lifestyle changes. I think it's so important for people to understand this, and that's why I put this video.